In this lesson, we're going to pitch our roof in multiple locations to roof drains. The problem with flat roofs is, if they were truly flat, we'd be carrying quite a bit of water weight. When we design a roof, the only concern is where the water is going and how we're getting it there. That's where the art of tapering insulation comes into play. Right now we have a roof set up to do just that, to taper. The objective of this exercise is to lay out a roof using reference planes. Then we're going to add split lines to form the areas of containment, the high points. Then we're going to add points down 3 inches from the surface, the low points. We'll leave the actual drains to the plumbing engineer. He needs to put them where we're showing them on our plan though. Open the file you've been working on, or open the file called Chapter 8 and follow along. Here's a look at our roof that's been completed. We have a series of points. We have some low points here. If I tab over to that point, we'll look at it. It's a shape handle. It's minus 3 inches. We're going to do that for all these points. Then we're going to cut a section and take a look at that section. In the project browser, go down to roof plans under floor plans. Follow along. The first thing we need to do is select the roof and add some high points. So pick a window right around this corner here and go to your filter tab and just uncheck walls and hit OK. On the shape editing panel, go ahead and click Add Split Line. We're going to split a line right up the middle of the entire roof. Snap to the midpoint of this line. Let's draw our line all the way out, all the way down to this point here. Let's draw 2 more lines to divvy up our little bulge. So click a point here and resolve the line there. Do the same for here to there. Okay, hit escape a couple times. Next thing we want to do is add some reference planes. We're going to add 4 of them. So click on reference plane. Let's just draw in 4 random reference planes. Make sure they're straight. Once your reference planes are drawn in, hit escape a couple times. On the Quick Access toolbar, click the Align Dimension button. Pick a point to the inside of the ridge, to the reference plane, out, then out, then out, then to the inside, and pick a point right here. Once your dimension is placed, click the EQ button, and it's going to equalize the string of dimensions. Hit escape a couple times, and you're good. The next step is to draw our ridge lines down here. Go ahead and select your roof. Click Add Split Line and trace these lines out as well. Hit escape a couple times. Now, the next thing we need to do is draw kind of a temporary line across here to locate our point right in the middle of that valley. We'll copy it down, then we'll mirror it, and then we'll put our points in. To best see it, on your View Control toolbar, let's set our visual style to wireframe. On the Architecture tab, go ahead and click the Model Line button. Start in this corner here, and finish it up in this corner here. And then hit escape. Select this line, click the Copy button, make sure Multiple is checked on the Options toolbar, and copy this line down like so. Hit escape a couple times. Now hold down the Control key, select that line, that line, that line, that line, that line. Click the Mirror, pick Axis. Let's mirror that down. Hit escape a couple times. Now go ahead and select your roof. I find it easy now to select the roof because we can just grab one of these reference points. Click on Add Point and add a point at every midpoint. Hit escape a couple times. The next thing we need to do is select the roof itself. Then we're going to click this button here on the shape editing panel. It's called Modify Sub-Elements. That makes sure that it keeps the dots on the entire time. What we want to do is pick a window, just like this, around these dots. Then we're going to hit our Control key and pick a window around these guys. For our elevation, let's set our elevation at -3 inches. Hit Enter. Hit Escape a couple times. Then we're -3 inches. Pick a window around the entire roof. Go to the Filter button. Click Check None. Check Lines back on and hit OK. Hit the Delete key on your keyboard. The next thing I want to do is cut a section through here just to see what it looks like. On the Quick Access toolbar, click the Section button. Let's make sure it's a building section. Let's click a point from here to here. In the Properties, let's call that section at Tapered Roof and hit Apply. Hit Escape a couple times. Double click on the section itself. Let's take our crop region and move it up. So what we're showing really is the roof bearing. Let's change our scale to 3/4 of an inch equals a foot. Let's change our detail level to fine. Let's zoom in on it. We just saved a lot of time. Notice also that our reference planes are still in there. So we could literally start dimensioning these points. This is something that just was not available before Revit. So that section's cool, right? We went through the task of splitting our roof, adding all those points, setting them -3 inches just to draw a bunch of lines and plan, right? This section here, and every other section you put in, automatically show the pitch. If you could go down to level 1, type ZA, and hit Save, that concludes this lesson.